Welcome back to Marketing Champions here on Daily Ad Brief. I'm Howard Walpoff, your host. Again, we're talking about marketing with great marketing people around the country. Today, we're in San Antonio, Texas. We're talking to Kim Beechner from Embark Marketing. And Kim, welcome to our conversation today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, we're excited to hear a lot about what you're doing because you work specifically with an industry that had lots of challenges over this COVID period, the food and beverage industry. But before we get started with that, I'd love to learn more about you and how you got started in marketing to begin with.
Sure. I actually started Embark Marketing in my senior year of undergrad of college. I did an internship with a law firm, and he was like, "You really have a knack for what you're doing." So we worked out a way for him to incorporate my business. And from there, I just started working really with anybody who would allow me to provide marketing services. It was kind of the initial start of the social media boom. So I really focused my niche on teaching businesses how to leverage social media when that really hadn't been an aspect of marketing yet.
That is a great start. Having someone to really help guide you to get on your way is really fortunate. Not many people get that experience and really led you to what you're doing now. So what point did you focus everything from I just want to work in marketing for somebody to I want to work with restaurants and that focus on food and beverage and how that all got started?
So about 2 years into opening the business, I realized that we had kind of hit a plateau and we really needed to diverse how we were providing our services. So I actually had a professor of mine from undergrad who helped me to employ or participate in a program with a bunch of students who did an analysis of my business and really looked at all of the areas that we were working in and realized that there was a unique opportunity for me to focus on the food and beverage industry. I had spent many, many years working in the industry as a server, as a bartender, all of the different positions as a manager, and I really understood operations, how restaurants and bars worked. And then I had this background in marketing. So I took my educational background in combination with my real life experience, and then together this kind of helped me to narrow the niche of what exactly Embark Marketing was. And when I did this, the company grew exponentially within the next year because I was able to identify myself and the company itself as an expert in that industry specifically. And having the ability to market yourself to a particular niche really helped us to grow. We could streamline operations, we could streamline the way we were doing things and kind of test in that market what types of marketing tactics worked. And when they did work, we were able to share those methodologies with all of our clients, which was really amazing.
And it's really fantastic that you had that right direction to go in, having all that experience in the restaurant industry and that love for marketing and really great understanding of how to market a business really got the agency rolling in a good direction. And thankfully you had that nice momentum because COVID really was very difficult for the restaurant and bar industry. So why don't you share with us a little bit of your experiences working with your clients and different new clients to try to get them through this challenging time?
Yeah, absolutely. COVID was definitely one of the hardest things that we've ever had to go through as a business, and we've been operating now for a little over 11 years. However, I do feel that because we were experts in that industry and because we had spent the last 9 years focusing on marketing for this industry and really pushing for our clients to be ahead of the curve with online ordering and having websites that people could find accurate information and leveraging their social media in a way that was easy for the consumer to find information. Majority of our clients already had that set up, so it was easier for us to transition them into things like curbside or family to-go ordering and things of that nature. It was also a lot easier for us to communicate policies as they were rapidly changing. However, there were a lot of clients or people that we have met throughout the years who were not quite prepared. And a blessing and a curse it was that we had a lot of people coming to us of how do we implement online ordering? What do we do to do curbside? And fortunately, because we had been able to implement a lot of these tactics with our own clients, we could very quickly help all of these people adjust so that they could save their businesses. However, there were several restaurants that did unfortunately have to close. So we did see a decrease in work here in-house for about 6 to 8 months. But as things started to open back up and restaurants were trying to look for strategic ways to reattract their clientele or to sell online, I really feel like we were able to help them provide new revenue streams and create strategies that I think they'll continue to use for the next 10 or more years.
Well, it's great that you were that resource for these companies. And yes, it's sad and disappointing that certain restaurants could not make it through this period. But the others that you were able to help and thrive and grow, it must be such an amazing experience, just amazing feeling and experience for you to have gone through that. And it's great that you really are an expert out there that people can find and be that resource for that and other questions as time goes on. So we really appreciate you sharing your story and for being with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate the time.
Well, thank you very much. And thank you all for joining us as well. Kim's story is really fantastic. She really is that expert that people were able to rely on to get them through the pandemic, and has so much more than just that period of experience to offer to different companies. So you can learn more about her and Embark Marketing on Daily Ad Brief. But go out, have a great rest of today, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.